make this little quick announcement. Unfortunately, we've had to make a few changes to the schedule for this week. Now it's already been changed this week, but I've had to change it again. We were meant to be doing 89, 34, 40, 35 and all that stuff on Thursday. I have decided to move that to next week because I've decided to do the E4 on Thursday. And on Friday, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do Friday yet, but I thought, seeing as the weather's going to be really nice for a couple of days, I just thought we would change things around a little bit. Busboy says, "Hey Alba, first dude here, where are we?" Yes, I'm in Morrison's at Stirling at the moment. I've just done a little bit of shopping. Hope you're doing well, mate, actually, to be honest. Hope you're doing okay. I'm thinking about Falkirk on Friday to do the F2. I know I said I wouldn't be doing many routes until the stuff that the catch-up stuff had been done. But I've still got the H1 to finish, so we can do that Friday. And I'll get the F2 out of the way as well, possibly. And if the weather's nice Saturday, I might take myself off for a little bus trip somewhere, maybe the beach. I've been hearing on the news, on the radio, that the local strikes that have been happening down in Ayrshire are hopefully coming to an end, which is good news. I'll get to that in a moment. Busboy says, "Are we going to be bus spotting at Stirling bus station?" Not tonight, mate, no. I'm not planning to do that tonight. I'm just going straight home now, as I've still got some washing to do from Penzance, and I want to get cracking on with the editing of the big, huge video that is coming, hopefully towards the end of this week. But I'll hopefully get into Stirling and do some spotting at some point, but it won't be tonight, I'm afraid. Sorry. I might go and do some spotting on Saturday, actually, that's a thought. Yeah, we could do. Or we could leave the F2 till next week. H1 maybe. Yeah, I think we'll leave them for the moment. Because Friday, Saturday the weather's going to be really nice, and I was thinking about doing some spotting, doing some short videos somewhere. Maybe Glasgow, Edinburgh, Perth, anywhere. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm hoping to get down to Ayrshire next week sometime. I know that Freon was asking me about that. And that was the very bus that I did the stream on just a few minutes ago, well, a little while ago actually. I'm waiting for the next one in order to do that on there. Busboy says, "Wait, Alba, what's up, mate? Is everything okay?" He says, "Are we catching the P1 or the H1?" Well, I'm not going for I'm waiting for a P1, but I'm not going to take that one. I'll wait for the next one. I'm in no rush. Peter Riley says it's UK. Yep, we're in Scotland, central Scotland to be exact. Hope you're doing okay. And yeah, as I said, tomorrow we're off up to Dundee. Shorty's going to be with me for a little while, so we'll probably do a live up there. I might do a full route actually up there, because I know there's one or two being requested. So Thursday we'll be doing the E4 from Edinburgh, from Fort William to Edinburgh. Busboy says, "Where is Shorty Porty?" Well, he's not here today, I'm afraid, mate. He's definitely not around. No, and he isn't going to suddenly jump in front of the camera and make a surprise appearance. He's not here today, I'm afraid. He's not here today, I'm afraid. I'm not sure what Adam's doing today, actually. He said he had an appointment in town in Dundee, and he was doing a few things at home today. I think he's just having a quiet day today, to be honest. TRU says, mate, speak English properly. I don't speak a language of your English lines. Get lost. Us Scots do speak proper English. Yeah, Shorty Potty's not here today, I'm afraid. He's on his... I think he's possibly coming down early next week sometime, but we'll wait and see how things go. We'll wait and see how that goes. Well, anyway, folks, don't listen to idiots like TRU there. In fact, I'm going to put him on a long mute, which means he can't leave any messages. There we go. There we go, he's in timeout for 24 hours now. That's the highest I can do. That's the highest one I can do. And if he keeps on leaving messages, he'll be getting reported. We don't need people like that on here. We're here to talk about buses and to talk amongst ourselves as well. We're not here to be harassed or bullied like that. But anyway, I don't let things like that bother me. I could say it's a Brobrecht, Moonlight Lichternacht. There you go, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyway, as I said, I'll be doing the H1, sorry, maybe Friday and possibly the F2 in Falkirk as well. I haven't decided on that yet. We'll see what the weather is. If the weather's decent, then I'll be possibly going for a little trip to the beach, maybe Largs or Burnt Island or somewhere like that, North Berwick maybe. Busway says TRU's a jerk anyways, but also he still did not do my route. Oh, what route was that, mate? Sorry, I completely forgot about it. Which one was that? Because if it's in the Falkirk area, Friday would probably be okay for that, I reckon. F2, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm looking at doing that on Friday, depending on how good the weather is. If the weather's decent, I might move it to next week, because we're meant to be getting some pretty high temperatures. I'm not one for the heat, but I don't mind being outside in the shade when it's warm. I mean, I'm sitting outside just now at Morrison's. That's the other bus we'll be getting. I'll do that on a separate live stream in a little while. Might even do a little live stream later on tonight in the house and have a little chat with you guys, if you fancy that. But yeah, I'm looking at doing the F2 on Saturday, possibly. Well, Friday. I've got it down as Friday at the moment, but I might leave it till next week sometime. I can't do Monday for anything because I'm busy on Monday. Aaron's possibly either coming down here or myself and my mate Dave and his wife might be going up to see Aaron in Dundee. I'm not quite sure what's happening with that yet. So yeah, well, I'll tell you what I'll do just now, guys. I'll say cheerio for now and I'll jump on live in a little while later on tonight sometime and we can have another conversation.